So this week I'm doing Module 6 LMS for Google. So the first question, it is asking, what were your thoughts after going through Units 3 and 4 from the Google Fundamental Training, and describe what you learned after the Google Educator certifications, something you would consider completing in the future. So going through the Google Fundamental Training was a good experience. A lot of the information provided was pretty common for me, considering that I only use Android devices as well as our school uses Google, so I've become pretty familiar with a lot of the features. One new feature I did learn was about their translation feature. I think that is a cool tool. It's really pivotal because there is a growing minority population in our country, and so there are many parents and guardians that don't speak English as their first language. So with that tool as a future educator, I feel like we can somewhat bridge the disconnect in communication with that feature. I think having this certification would make any applicant more marketable because education is starting to focus heavily on technology capabilities, and it seems that will eventually be shifted into relying solely on technology based on what I have been seeing in the school systems lately. As far as me considering getting the certification, it's something I definitely feel that will be something vital to have, and it's very simple and easy as well as free, so why not? The next one says, describe your experience working with a Google Slide spreadsheet and or presentation document. What are the advantages and disadvantages to the Google apps as compared to Microsoft Word, Excel, and or PowerPoint? So I actually had to create a PowerPoint through Google Slide for one of my other classes this week as well. So one thing I liked about the Google feature was when I was out or I just didn't want the hassle of having my laptop out, I could make changes and edit material just by logging into my Gmail, which was really convenient, and I think I spent more time working on it and more effectively than normal because of that. The one thing about the Google Slides so that frustrated me was I could not get the formatting and alignment correct to save my life. For some reason, it doesn't have like the simple tabs that just tell you align left, align right. They have them, but for some reason, they're just not designed right. It's like they're slanted and they don't align correctly when you have different bars and boxes. Another thing that I didn't like about the Google Slides was I had to put an MP4 video on my slide, and in order to do that and have it actually play, I would have to upload it to YouTube and then post it to the slide, and then it would play. It wouldn't play just in the regular format off my laptop, so I didn't really like that. I didn't see the point of that. I also use Google Spreadsheet to create a budget for my household the fourth quarter. I do that quarterly budget every 3 to 4 months to send to my husband because he travels a lot, and it makes it really easy for us to have updates and be on the same page financially. I usually just send it to him through Hangouts. The only bad experience I had with the spreadsheet is it took up a lot of space on my mobile device, so it wasn't easy to have it on the go. And then when I was adding additional features to it, it was taking up more and more space. So overall, I thought they were good tools. Um, However, I don't know if they outweigh the Microsoft Office options. And so that was my LMS for this module.